Hi Big Brooke, I'm going to be doing a PE lesson for you today, and it's going to be a couple of Beat the Teacher activities. So each activity is going to be an activity timed for about 30 seconds, and I'm going to do it, and you need to try and beat the score of how many of those things in that activity that I did. So get yourself like a timer, a phone or a tablet just to have a stopwatch so you can put 30 seconds on there. And what I'm going to do is I will do the activity and I will show you how to do each one, and then I'll do it myself, but I'll speed it up because I don't want to watch all of that because that might be a bit boring, and then see how many I do, and then you need to give it a go yourself. So it's going to be demonstration, do it myself, and then see how many I did, and then you have to try and beat me. On the next page, I'm going to do a screen where it shows each activity and how many minutes into the video that activity is being demonstrated and completed, because if you've done all the activities and you want to go back and do another one, you can just skip the video to where it needs to be. So that's what the next screen will be. But if it's your first time doing this video, watch the whole thing and then pause it once I've done an activity and see if you can beat me. If you can't do it, for example, if I'm using my stairs or a resource that you might not be able to source, doesn't matter, just choose. This activity is stair climbs, so what you're going to do is you're going to start at the bottom, run all the way up to the top. That's one. Run all the way back down. That's two. How many times can you run up and down in 30 seconds? So the next challenge is a difficult one. It's mountain climbers. So how many mountain climbers can you do in 30 seconds? Can you beat me? So mountain climbers look like this. Reason why I'm on the floor is because you need to be on your hands and on your toes, and you run by lifting your legs up and swapping, but it's got to be pretty quick. So it's like this. And how many times can you lift it up? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how I'll be counting. Can you beat me? The next challenge is a throwing and catching challenge. So if you have a ball, grab a ball, a small one, but if you don't, use a pair of socks like I am, so that's fine. And it's not just going to be throwing up and down. Have your hands out and you throw under the opposite arm and catch with that opposite arm. And then throw under, catch that arm, under, catch that arm, like that. If you want to, you can go slow, but I'm going to try and go pretty quick. Can you beat me? The next challenge is like a squat frog sit. So it's supposed to really, really hurt your thigh muscles because that's what we're trying to squeeze and work on. So it will look like this. You'll start at quite a low squat and then try not to move from this position. You go down on your knees and back up. That's one. Down on your knees, back up. That's two. You've got to try and keep in this really low squat position. How many times can you do that? Next one's a little bit easier. It's hopping on one leg. So choose a leg. I'm going to choose my right leg. How many times can you keep this leg up and hop on the spot for 30 seconds? You could also try doing that on the other leg, because I don't know about you, but that really hurt my one leg. I want to do it on the other. So swap over, try and do it on the other leg. Can you beat my score? Next challenge is a bunny hop. So you need to be on the floor, hands on the floor, on your toes, and hop up and down, and each hop is one. This next task is hip twists. So you need to stand with your legs and your feet shoulder width apart, and you have your hands up like this because your upper body is going to stay still and it's your lower body that's going to twist. So jumping 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to try and keep your upper body as still as possible. How many times can you twist? Have fun with these challenges, guys, and like I said at the start, don't just try them once. Do the activity. If you can beat me, that's great. If you can't beat me, keep practicing and keep trying it. They're not designed for you to just do them once. And then if you've done them all, go back to one of your favourites.